Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Hello. You're watching on YouTube. Hello over there as well. We're just doing some screwing around in D2 today. Just gonna we complete I completed the campaign with BMO earlier, and now I'm just kind of messing around with some build crafting ideas. See what we can put together for a build and whatnot regarding the prismatic subclass and everything. Yes, my avatar is on instead of me today because it is really hot out here. It is really hot here today. It's like 95 or something right now and feels like 100 and something. So, in other words, hot AF, as the kids say. Alright, let's go see what this stuff is all about. Wait, didn't I do this? Nested Heroes Clutch. Yeah, I'm confused. Where is that? I'm missing something. Oh, just gain reputation. Okay. Micah 10. Micah is a girl. Okay. This is an adventure. Maybe I don't have to do this. Since I already have. I don't think I need to do this. Hey, Jody. Good afternoon. How you doing? Hope it's not hot as hell for you up there in up in the Canadian areas. Oh yeah, I wanted to. Okay. So, I watched it when I was a kid with my parents. I don't remember a whole lot about it, other than like the cross dressing guy. I remember like the old one. I think they made a. Didn't they make a new like they rebooted it or remade the series like somewhat recently? But I watched it with my parents back in back in the medieval days, in the 80s and 90s. Okay, let's see. Ow, Comet. Ow. Damn it. I just like this shotgun better, though. I have no exotic. I'm not using any exotic. I think I heard they remade it at some point, or there was like discussions to remake it. I have no idea. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, so maybe it was something that they discussed and it never came to fruition. I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me that they would do such a thing because, you know. They do that kind of thing now. They don't bother with trying to make something new. They take something old and just remake it because, God forbid, they actually try to come up with new content. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I remember much about about it as far as like my opinion or anything. I was a kid, so probably most of the jokes went over my head. I'm not really one for watching them now, so I'll have to take your word for it. I know a lot of people loved it back in the day. Okay, so where is that going to be? Out of the dark. Dark prismatic grenade. Okay. What about the other one? Here? Light prismatic grenade. Okay, so that means we're going to be getting. Wait a minute. Dark and light prismatic grenade. Wait. I already have all the grenades unlocked. The only one left is this one. So I'm getting another grenade. Where is that going to go? Unless it goes up here to the Transcendence grenade. Yeah, I remember what it was. I remember what it was. I just, I couldn't tell you if there was any punchlines that I recall or anything like that. I just remember, like, I could tell you if I saw the actors. I could tell you, like, okay, I remember that actor. I remember that actor. I couldn't give you names. And I just remember the cross-dressing guy because he was trying to pretend to be crazy, so they would kick him out of the army or something like that. Hmm. I am intrigued. Let's start with this one. Let's pick up these. See if we can actually unlock the rest of the uh, prismatic stuff.
I'm picking up a spike in enemy activity. They're rerouting to your location.
Damn. Okay. We'll give that a try for a bit. I would hope the thing at the bottom of the screen disappears. The DLC for Elden Ring. I'm sure you're looking forward to it. I'm running out of time for what? Play Elden Ring? So like the DLC comes out and the main game is going to be like turned off. I have plenty of time. You can like stop. Tell me about the Pathfinder. I get it. Yes, I clicked on it there. I saw it. Now, okay. Ooh, yeah, I read it. Oh yeah, I read that too. Thank you for finally going away. This is distracting. Well, it took a lot for me to decide to go ahead and go live today because I don't know. I'm kind of got this like I don't know, not complex, but I guess crossroads is the best word I can say. That I'm not really sure that I want to keep streaming, but on the other hand, I feel also like I still enjoy it, but I don't know for some reason when I think about going live, like when I'm off work or whatever, I kind of feel like, I just don't wanna. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I just kind of like I just don't wanna. I don't like that feeling. Do I go through the port or do I go through this thing? Who won't quit? Why do you seem so positive? Because I've been doing it too long? No, you didn't watch me yesterday. I didn't stream yesterday. I streamed Monday. No, oh no, I'm sorry. So this is Thursday. I streamed Tuesday. Because that was when this game came out, but it didn't launch. There was issues with the, that's not a grenade, that's a melee. Okay, whatever. There was issues at launch. But, you know, that's to be expected.
On the eve before battle,
Jesus Christ,
we
you're
once
loud.
carved messages on the inside of the ornamentation we wore upon our tusks. Last words, you might say. Bodies were left to rot where they fell, but these bands were returned to the families of the dead and passed down across generations. I will wear my ancestors for this Operation Ahamkara.
No. I need you here in the city. You and Saladin must ring it with your spears. In all my years, I have faced certain death countless times, and yet never have I felt closer to it than in this moment.
Unlike my ancestors, your people count on a triumphant return.
Empress, I don't think I return from this mission.
Is it that you expect not to return? Or
You played
perhaps,
yesterday?
Commander, is it that you hope not to?
Yeah, I guarantee you I did not stream yesterday. I streamed Tuesday trying to get Destiny to work. It didn't. I played a little bit of Rebirth, and then I jumped back into this. It still didn't work, and then I just closed the stream because it was late enough at night that it didn't do anything. And then I didn't stream yesterday because I was playing this with BMO off stream, and you know then today is today. So yeah, I guarantee it wasn't yesterday. Okay, I guess here we go. But how you been doing otherwise? How's the family? I think part of my issue is, you say I love streaming, and you're right, I do. I really do. I think part of it is the whole setting everything up. You know, I gotta turn my lights on, I gotta turn my camera on, I gotta raise my green screen. And yeah, that sounds lazy of me to bitch about, but that's, you know, that's just an issue that I have, you know. That's why I think I'm going to start using this avatar more often. I know it seems a little less personal that way, but I want to use this avatar more often. It's easier on me. It's cooler because I don't have a bunch of lights on me, you know, and stuff. So that's just how I think I'm going to do it for a while. You know, hopefully somehow I'll turn this avatar into like a VTuber avatar, which would be appropriate. I'd like to do some VTubing this way, but you know, well, it'll be a while before I can get this to work right, I think. You haven't seen Bimo on in a while? Then you didn't see her stream earlier today, because she was on from like 11 o'clock, I think, my time, Central Time, until about, I don't know,
Guardian,
30 minutes ago.
the Shadow Legion is on the move. Crow reports they're transporting heavy equipment across the Pale Heart, but we don't know to what end. Your metal is needed, Guardian. Find my father's traitor legion and leave them in ruin.
She was on earlier from like 11 a.m. till about, like I said, 30 minutes ago. 11:30 a.m. Central Time, my time. Until about 30 minutes ago. She jumped off because she has to do band practice.
Tales of your tenacity never match seeing your battle prowess firsthand. It is why my legions watch your crucible. But at this time, I am reminded of stories of not only guardians, but the lightless, rallying in defense of their homes in the face of insurmountable odds. To strike down an invasion, to free the traveler, to break the witness.
Yeah, she's well. I said band practice. That's slightly inaccurate. She's it's more like choir practice. She does what does she do? Bass? I think she says she does bass for her church choir, and she also sings. And she's a great singer. She'll deny it left, right, and sideways, but she's a great singer. Remember the dwarf voice in this game? You're talking about, ow, fuck me. You're talking about Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage only did the voice for the first year of Destiny 1. And then, I don't know if he decided, I don't know if it was his choice or if it was Bungie's choice, but he was dropped from doing the character. I think it was because of the negative feedback from the fans. I thought it was fine. They said he was too robotic, which I think is an ironic complaint considering he was voicing a robot. He's voicing this little thing, which is a tiny robot. And he was too robotic, apparently. You know, whatever. That's what the quote unquote fans said. Yeah, I thought he was fine too. I thought he was great. I mean, not that Nolan North is bad, but honestly, from what little he did, I think I like Dinklage better. But they decided to go another direction with it, and it could have also been, again, it could have been Dinklage himself. Maybe he didn't want to do the role again. He not long after he started doing the recording for Destiny 1, he just got finished or was still in the middle of, I forget the exact timeline, but he was still, like, recently dealing with Game of Thrones. So he was probably just, exhausted from doing all that. Hello. I walk into your shield. What's up? Never seen you up close before. What you doing? Is this your dance of? Is this your mating dance? Are you trying to get another scion to mosey over here and give you some love? Give you some love. There's my love. Mouthful of shotgun. Game of Thrones money. Yeah, he obviously wasn't. There was no way in hell he was going to get the same amount of money for voicing Destiny than he did for Game of Thrones. That may be another reason why he chose not to do it. He's like, what's the point? I'm already tired from doing all the Game of Thrones stuff, and I got plenty of cash from doing that. Not to mention all the other stuff that he does. He did the whatever that
this
character.
Terrain,
Jesus Christ!
like a wasteland flattened by battle.
Voice is so fucking
I
loud.
see the cratered ruin of my homeworld in this place. When the Hive invaded, Xivu Arath's steps imprinted death into the streets of every city across Torbattle. But even against the coming Armageddon, we persevere. My armada rose from those flames, as did our coalition.
Anyway, what I was trying to say before this loud-ass woman started talking. He was also the, whatever that character was from Thor Ragnarok, I think. Anyway, Peter Dinklage played in one of the Thor movies as like the guy who forged his hammer. Ow. Not Thor, not his hammer, the axe. The axe that he used in like the later Avengers movies. The name of the guy voicing Garfield? Are you talking about like the animated Garfield movie from like, I don't know, 10 years ago, I think? Wasn't that Bill Murray? Didn't Bill Murray voice Garfield? I don't know. Oh, you're talking, are you talking about Jack Black, who voiced, Bowser in the Mario movie? Yeah, Murray was in the old Garfield, yeah. I didn't know there was a Mario. I don't know who voiced Mario in the Mario movie. I honestly don't really know the cast of the new Mario movie. As far as like the actors. I want to watch that movie because I've never seen it. I want to see it. but I forget who's in it. I know Jack Black is in it. I think he voices Bowser. Guardian of the Galaxy guy. Oh, you're talking Star-Lord. Chris, one of the Chris's. Not Chris Pine. Not Hemsworth. That's Thor. Chris Evans is Captain America. There's only one goddamn Chris left.
The Guardian has the task well in hand.
Pratt.
You can
Chris
finish
Pratt.
without me.
Jesus Christ.
I would hear your counsel. Stay. Revel in the destruction of your enemies. Your voice pairs well
Motherfucker,
against
you're
the
loud.
gunfire.
My voice. I'm not in the mood to entertain an empress.
When you call Osiris from his studies, or Eris, Ikora, the Guardian, even myself, we all attend these operations, despite our mood.
You're trying to strong-arm me.
I'm succeeding.
Damn. Chris Pratt has been in a lot of things since his popularity exploded with Guardians of the Galaxy. There was I think it was an Amazon movie that I watched that I thought it was pretty decent. I don't think it got good ratings, but I thought it was pretty good. It was called, I think it was like End of Tomorrow or something like that. Not End of Days, but it was like End of Tomorrow or something like that. I thought that was a good movie, and I thought he was good in that as well. It felt like he was another Star-Lord, though, minus the comedic aspect. He wasn't funny in this movie that I'm talking about, like he was as Star-Lord, but he had that same kind of like, persona. Bill Murray did it well. I mean, I haven't seen that movie either, but I have seen like clips of it. I thought the voice that he did was okay. I don't think the movie was kind of, meh. Again, I haven't seen the whole movie, just parts of it. But what I have seen of Bill Murray's Garfield, it was just like, eh. No, you're thinking of War of the Worlds. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow is what you're thinking of. No, there was like an Amazon only movie. I don't think it actually was a movie that was in theaters. It was like the Day of Tomorrow or something like that. Or yes, Tomorrow. I don't remember the exact title, but it was like a futuristic like apocalypse kind of game kind of movie. I'd be able to tell you if I saw it. But I feel like the title was something like that. Like Edge of Tomorrow, or like Day After Tomorrow, or something to that effect. But yeah, Chris Pratt was in that, and I thought he was pretty good. But yeah, I understand that. I feel like there's a few actors that have kind of like exploded in popularity, and then he just like whore them out. You know, The Rock is one of them. John Cena is one of them. It seems like that they're in everything. There's another one I can't think of right now, but there's another actor that seems to be in like almost every single thing that is being released right now. Just because they got popular and now they're like everybody wants them for everything and they won't say no to anything. There's one movie that I'm not, when I say I want to see it, I'm not like going to rush to the theater or rush to Amazon or, whatever movie service is going to be showing it, Netflix or whatever. But there is one movie that I would like to see at some point in my existence, I guess. And that was the futuristic past dinosaur movie with Adam Driver, where I think it's called 60 or 60. I think it's like 65 is actually the name of it. Like he and this girl end up going back in time 65 million years, and they're trying to survive in the dinosaur era with like futuristic weapons and stuff. I'd like to see that, even though I heard it was like awful. Give me that. Give me the stick. I have not watched the last season of Discovery. The last season of Discovery that I watched was the one where they talked to some alien by using like I think sort of like lights or something like that, some kind of light effect of some sort to convey what they're communicating, what they were communicating. That was the last one I saw. Discovery has never really caught my attention very much. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was. I enjoyed it for the sci-fi movie that it was. But as a Star Trek fan, I have never enjoyed anything about Discovery.
The light from the traveler.
It has no appeal to me whatsoever. Oh shit, yeah, I want to laugh. Yep. I got stuck on that right there. And that's like the actual final season, right? When they season 5, I think it was, or whatever. That's their last actual, like, literally final season of Discovery. That's like a series finale, right? I heard they were going to try to bring back Prodigy. Which I wouldn't mind seeing Prodigy come back. I don't think it was great. I mean, I think it was better than Discovery.
The shield has collapsed.
And you know, I like it. I like the fact that we see Janeway and Chakotay in it, because you know, Voyager is my favorite Star Trek series. Gotta come up with some kind of exotic weapon that I want to be happy with. Honestly, the only thing I really enjoyed about Discovery, to be serious, is the fact that the voice actor for Osiris from this game is actually is an admiral in Star Trek Discovery. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, there's really nothing about Discovery that has my interest at all. It's just not good to me. Other than the fact they had Pike on there from the 1701 Enterprise. Nothing about that show ever really interested me. Discovery ended terribly. Well, I mean, wasn't really much about it that was actually good, to be honest. I mean, season 2, I think it was season 2, was the one that ended with the kid. The whole thing about season 2 was the burn. I think it was the season where like the entire galaxy was unable to use warp speed because of the burn, some catastrophic phenomenon that completely completely annihilated warp drives all at the same time across the galaxy. And they find out that
legacy defiles this place. I will fight to my last breath.
I'm sure you will. They find out that the source of the burn was just some alien kid that was stressed out about his mom dying. Like, that's it. Now, I'm not... Let me be clear on what I'm about to say here. I understand losing a parent and how stressful it can be. Granted, I didn't lose either of my parents until 2007. At that point, I was already, an adult. So I didn't have to deal with, like, trauma of that happening. And it was something that was rather expected. We knew, for a long time that it was very likely that she was going to pass. So it was something that was coming. We knew it. And of course I was still upset about it, but it wasn't as bad as, say, she died in a car wreck. The shock was far less because it wasn't expected. But the fact that this alien kid, was so fucked up by seeing his mom die that he managed to scream so loud that it shattered all of the warp drives in every ship across the galaxy. I'm sorry. That's just... That really just was an absolute bullshit reason for that thing to happen. The source of all that being a child that was scared of his mom's death. Or was scared because his mom died. That's like anticlimactic of anticlimactic. I mean, that's the epitome of the term anticlimactic in every sense. That was the big, huge, epic reveal. Like, really? That's it? It wasn't some, like, unique, powerful weapon created by a species, an alien species that was, like, maybe hundreds of millions of years ago was cast out of the Milky Way galaxy, and so it wants revenge, and is able to do that by launching a weapon from the center of the galaxy that destroyed all warp cores or something like that. No, that wasn't it. It was just a child that was scared. I can't. That absolutely just floored me when they were with that reveal. And then what do they do with this kid? Nothing. I think we see him maybe one more time in the series after that. At least it's in the next season. Once, maybe twice. And that's it. It's just like... I mean, I'll even give them credit that the fact that in the first season, the Red Angel turned out to be Michael Burnham. Well, the first time it was actually Michael Burnham's mom, but then it would turn out to be Michael Burnham. That was actually a more interesting twist. I'll admit that was a more interesting twist than what the hell they did at the end of season 2 regarding the burn. Your brain just to block it out. It was so traumatizing for you that you just wanted to forget it. Your brain was like, okay, yeah, we're just going to pretend we didn't see this. And I totally understand. I totally get it. I don't blame you one damn bit. I will say, though, I haven't seen the newest season of Strange New Worlds, but I do really like Strange New Worlds. Dr. Chapel is hot as hell. Or sorry, Nurse Chapel is hot as hell. That actress is so fucking fine. Oh boy. If she ever does a nude scene, I'm going to be beaten off for a week. If she ever does a nude scene in any movie or TV show or whatever, I'm going to be beaten off for a week. Because damn, she is fine.
May they burn forever in fires of their own making.
We're not done yet. Crows intercepted Shadow Legion chatter to and from this outfit. This is a widespread operation.
Then we will find them all and break them one by one. Together.
Empress, you should take the lead on this.
No. You are Vanguard Commander. You will lead, and all of Seoul will follow.
Oh, come on, Commander Arbiter. You got this. That's right, I said Commander Arbiter. That's right. Zavala is voiced by Keith David. Damn straight. I also like the whole, like, Enterprise, your favorite series? Hey, I don't blame you. I feel Enterprise is criminally underrated. And that's not a phrase that I like to use, criminally underrated. I usually say, like, extremely underrated, but criminally, I don't like to say criminally underrated, but that's how bad I think it's underrated. And I mean it just on its own merits. Set aside comparing it to Discovery. You know, compared to Discovery, Enterprise is the best series ever. But you know, even if you don't compare it to Discovery, I think Enterprise is extremely underrated. I'm really sad we didn't get to see. I think it's a 4th season. I would like to have seen them go over the Romulan, the Earth Romulan War that supposedly happened in the Star Trek lore. There's like some big war between Earth and the Romulans, which was discussed back in the original series when they first saw when Kirk's crew encounters the Romulan warbird and or the Romulan bird of prey, rather. It was bird of prey at the time. Romulan bird of prey, and they say this is the first time we've actually had an encounter with the Romulans since the Earth Romulan War, and they were going to reference that in, I think, season 4 of Enterprise, but unfortunately didn't get that far. I think season 3, is it 3? Whichever one had the Expanse, the whole thing about the Expanse. I think that season was top notch. Top notch. That was incredible. I don't think there was a single episode that was bad in the Expanse. The whole season about the Expanse. It was absolutely phenomenal in every way.
We're done.
We're done here when I say we're done here. How dare you dismiss my command like that?
Jesus Christ. Ikora's pissed.
That was not a command. It was vengeance, pure and simple, and you know it. You're better than that.
Call it what it is. At least I have the spine to take action. Meanwhile, you sit back here at your pathetic war table, sulking.
I'm grieving our fight.
And I'm grieving our friend, Zavala. His killer walks free, and you're too high and mighty to give the order yourself. So you sit back and let the Guardian do your dirty work for you. You disgust me.
Damn. This was a conversation that she had. This is a conversation that they had back in after the Forsaken incident when Cade was killed by Aldred Sov. Wow, Ikora was next level pissed. Is there going to be another Picard season? I hope so. I really hope they do an entire series around the. I guess they called that the Enterprise F, didn't they, or was it Enterprise G? Whichever one they did at the end of the last Picard season. I would love to see a series based on that. Not just because it's Picard's son, but because 7 of 9, fucking 7 of 9 is commanding the Enterprise. Fucking 7 of 9 is the captain of a Federation starship. That is incredible. She would be an awesome captain. Not to mention Jerry Ryan is hot as fuck, even though she is an older lady now, she is still fine as hell. I'm just jealous that I think it's to bang her. Maybe old as shit, but she's still hot as hell. You seen her? Holy fuck, man.
Our Our intel suggests that the Shadow Legion have set up their light harvesting operation in the mountains, using the storm as cover.
We will flush these cowards out of hiding and trample them beneath our boots.
I don't know. Let me look. I'm genuinely curious. Let me look. I think she was like in her 30s during Voyager. She's 56. She was born in 1968. She's 56 and still fine as fuck. I'm not into cougars, but I would be all over that. I'd be all over her. Alright, so we gotta run from fireplace to fireplace so we don't freeze to death. Oh, that's a long way down. Oh, sure, I can burn. I can either be bitter cold or I can burn. Great combination. What if I make that jump? Made it.
At your side, Guardian.
Oh, that's Keitel.
We fight
Oh, shit.
together.
Keitel, withdraw. That area is too dangerous. Let the Guardian handle it.
Or you could join me, Commander.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do that. I love Zavala, but he's kind of throwing a little yellow, honestly. One at a time. I need a hot thingy. I need a hot thingy. Oh shit! Oh shit! I was almost there. How do we break this? That's how. Whee! Oh god, I threw it too short. You know, you think by the fact that we're wearing armor that keeps us protected from you know, space, because we can be in, literally walking in space, but we'd be able to handle some, you know, extremely cold temperatures. We wouldn't need this kind of crap. God damn it again. Well, this is gonna be annoying as shit. I'm watching the clock. Is there things in there? There we go. Yahoo! Wait, no. Yeah, okay. Almost fucked that up. Almost fucked that up. Damn it.
Excellent work, Guardian.
Thanks. Even though I was dead. Thanks.
Empress, there's no need for this recklessness.
Recklessness requires impulsivity, but I am in full control of this battlefield, Zavala. Without fear, without hesitation, as you should be.
Uh-oh. Wait, no! Fuck! God damn it. Let's try that again. With a lot less falling to my death. Go that way. Disable the generator shields. Right. I shall disable the generator shields. I missed it. What the fuck? There we go. Ow. I'm not making that jump. I don't know why I tried. Oh, shit! Oh, nothing else. At least I was an irritant for a moment. Uh-oh. I'm gonna freeze stuff. Never get there in time. Damn you biting cold temperatures! Mike. There's an easy way up there. Oh, this will work. Whee! Okay. You set that timer. Chuck that. Did not mean to do that. I did not mean to actually throw that. None of that was what I meant to do. Exactly none. I don't know why. I pulled right trigger there when I knew it was going to kill me. Alright. Let's try this again with Sans the Stupid. Let's Sans the Stupid. Yeah. These did a couple of kills while I was bloody ball of doom. No, the ball that I need. Damn it! Oh, it died right on the edge. Oh, good. Out of my way. Yahoo! There's a lot of motherfuckers over here. Yeah. Okay. Da 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 da! Oh, I thought I missed again. I was gonna be so pissed.
Keitel, I'm not afraid of the battlefield because I'm lightless. I'm not afraid to die.
I know that. Commander Zavala has never feared death. I wished to see life on your face again. This dour attitude doesn't suit you. I'd rather you be wielding your rage in a shimmering fist.
You might get that wish.
Game has changed a lot. Well, this is the new expansion that came out on Tuesday, and it has added a lot of stuff. You can now sort of mix and match your subclass stuff. So now you can, instead of just being like, you know, before where you were just using fire, or you were just using lightning, or you were just using ice or whatever. Now you can kind of like mix and match, and you can like mix them all together. I'm using Void Super. I've got Strand, melee. I'm using an ice grenade. I could use a lightning grenade if I wanted to. I'm eventually going to learn some fire abilities. So you can pretty much like mix and match your abilities now, which is kind of cool. All right, which way do I go, George? Well, just over there. What, do I need to go down? I don't understand. Oh, there is a path down here. Okay. I thought it was just a cliff, though, over there. I didn't realize there was actually something I could stand on. This also is the final, like, expansion, the final big expansion for the game. There's, like, still 2 seasons that are going to be coming after this one currently happening. But they're going to be doing... They haven't gone into detail about what they're going to do, but they're going to be doing something pretty substantial, from what they've said, once this expansion reaches the end of its time. But this is the last expansion for the Light and Dark Saga, as they call it, Light versus Dark Saga of Destiny and Destiny 2. So everything that's been happening over the last 10 years, this is the culmination of that. I don't think they're going to do a Destiny 3, at least not like deliberately calling it Destiny 3. There's word that they're working on a project called Payback, which is rumored to be like Destiny-ish. So it could be sort of like this is how I understand it. It's supposed to be something like a spin-off. But they are going to be continuing the Destiny story after this. How they're going to do it, because the whole Destiny 1, Destiny 2 is the Light versus Dark saga. Well, once that saga is over, what are they going to do? That I don't have a lot of details or information on. I can't even venture a guess as to where they would go with it. I really don't think they're going to do an actual Destiny 3. Whatever this supposed payback thing is supposed to be, I believe it does have Destiny connections. Again, this is all rumored to be a thing. It may not have been... This payback thing may end up not being a real thing anyway. Oh shit, I fucked that up. I still don't have a grip on the Warlock jump after spending so long away from it. Darn it. Ah, here. Ugh.
Why here? Of all places.
Guardian, that platform must be brought down. Go!
Sure thing. Oh, hello, Goliath tank. You're immune to damage. Of course you are. How the hell do I get up there? Yeah, we could jump that high. Everybody follow the story? That's okay. I think it's a good story. I really do. I think it's a good story. The problem is, and more like some of the game stuff. You know, a lot of like not really politics, but there's some like developer issues and things of that sort that have kind of plagued the game. You know, issues with launches sometimes, issues with the developers doing one thing and the fans not liking it and then trying to change it, only to end up changing it for the worse, or doing what they think is going to be better for the game, but it was actually a much larger problem. But it is a very expansive and deep story, and even the stuff that even if you just play the game itself from beginning to end, the story's really good. But there's a lot of like deep lore that you don't see unless you get involved with like the deeper parts of the game. Oh yeah, it's definitely it's got a long story. You know, just in general, it's got a lot of like I said, deep lore. I'm pretty sure it would not surprise me one bit if there were like books that were written for the game, like people that authors that wrote stories in the Destiny universe that they may have like added in to the lore afterwards, you know. I think there's there's a number of lore videos on YouTube, but there was one that I saw that I think is like that covered like the basics, just the basics of the 10 years from the beginning of Destiny 1 all the way till now, and it's something like 11 hours long. And it could have been just the guy talking for a long time, but there's enough lore that it would not surprise me that it was 11 hours of stuff to go over. Damn it. You can see the second turret. Do they jump further? I mean, they vary here and there on movement speed, on ability recharge speed, jumping, and so forth. When Destiny 2 first came out, the super abilities were slow to recharge. The characters generally moved a little bit slower, but they came out with what they literally called the Go Fast update, which made your supercharge faster, your base running speed a lot faster. Well, not a lot faster, but noticeably faster. And they've, like, you know, nerfed and buffed different mobility stats here and there. Oh, I think I fucked up. Nope, I'm good. At least I killed the turret. Calm down, Keitel. Hurrah! Wow, that did not very much at all, actually. You're still immune? How are you still immune? That's why you're still immune. Alright, catch you later, Jody. Oh my god, they got his they're invincible again. Keep trying, guys. You'll get through there someday. You actually won't, but... So many of these freaking wire guys. Oh my god. At least I got the tank.
Zavala, this tiny house. Is this
A memory of a time long past. A family. Simpler, smaller times.
You dwelled here? I see. My homes were palaces, vast and cold. Nothing so inviting as this. Your memory honors them.
I failed them. My family. Like I failed Taj.
No. Steel your mind against these old wounds. We are so much more than the scars of our failures, Zavala.
Did Eris tell you that?
No, small man. You did. They
Oh,
chose to face insurmountable odds in defense of those they loved. And when we are finished, we will celebrate them together in ways that will shame and awe our ancestors.
shame and awe? That's an unusual thing to say. But okay. Disagreeing skies is just radiation you on Barbarous? No, Xander, we're actually inside the Traveler. The big white sphere. Yeah, we're actually inside it now. Also, hello. Welcome in. Oh, did I almost fall to my death? Yeah, I sure as hell almost did. I'm about to do it again. Okay, never mind. Okay, so what do I have now? I have everything. I don't have Arc yet, but I have everything else on the supers. I have all the melees. I'm missing one grenade. Right. I don't know. Team 39. You're in it, but it seems you're being courted around against a massive simulation. No, we are literally. I mean, we're like doing some like side quest stuff, but we're literally inside the Traveler. This is an entire like world inside the Traveler. Think of it sort of like, to put it like a Star Trek reference on it, it's sort of like a Dyson sphere. The sky that you see up there, it's all. Well, I guess saying a simulation wouldn't be that inaccurate. It's real. It's not a simulation, but it is a recreation. I guess that's a good way to put it. But it's sort of like a Dyson sphere. Where does this go? I don't even know what I should be doing now. Okay, I have no idea where we are now. Oh, we're here. Okay, well, what's next on the agenda? The Destined Heroes quest. Where's that? I don't do that. Oh, I did the. Oh, I did that one. Complete cooperative focus mission. I don't even know what that means. Origins, not that I recall. We found the Traveler orbiting Mars. When I say we, the humanity found the Traveler on Mars a bajillion years ago, like a long, long time ago, in relation to this world, as far as time. But it was being pursued by an entity known as the Witness, who commands the darkness, essentially. It was hiding on Mars, trying to like hide away from the Witness. But we discovered it, and it decided to give humanity its powers, and that began a golden age where human lifespan tripled. You know, it's a golden age. Everybody's happy. Everything's all utopia. You know, rainbows and sunshine blasting out of your ass. All that good stuff. Well, eventually the darkness arrived and caused a great collapse, which severely damaged the Traveler. And that's when essentially our story begins as a Destiny Guardian. As the Traveler was close to dying, it launched the Ghosts, these little guys, to seek out people like us, I guess warriors, whatever you want to call us, and become guardians who fight for the Traveler. And now the Witness has infiltrated the Traveler, and that's what the whole story of Final Shape is. We are trying to stop the Traveler. Or sorry, we're trying to stop the Witness from completing his task of basically turning the entire universe into one. To put it in a really simple, and I'm really simplifying this, to put it in a simplistic way, the Witness is trying to turn the entire universe into, oh crap, I had the word in my head just now. The city that got frozen by lava and stuff. Oh my god, come on, brain. Everybody's a statue now, and god damn it, why can my brain remember the name of that freaking place? Okay, where am I going? Where's that? No. Oh God, what is the name of the city? The ancient city that got where all the people are encased in statues. The real life city. Like there's actually a real city in the real world. Oh my god, I cannot believe I cannot remember the name of this. Pompeii, yes, thank you, motherfucker. I could not think of that city. God damn. The very, very short, simplistic version. The Witness is trying to turn everything basically into Pompeii. His vision of Pompeii. Everybody turns into stone. Stone specifically, but everybody is formed into what the Witness believes is the perfect shape that they all deserve. It has this egomaniacal view of the universe should be a specific way, and that's what it's trying to do, is impose that perception on the universe, and essentially making them all turn to a stone figure, basically. The Witness believes that's he's sort of going on a Seymour Guado from Final Fantasy X concept here, with the whole relieving them of their pain. You are in pain. You're because you're alive. You're in pain. You have memories. You have sadness. You have despair. And by putting you in the final shape, we are freeing you. It is freeing you from that pain, that suffering. That's his perspective. That's what he's trying to do, and that's what we're trying to stop. That's, again, super simplifying it, but that's a summary, I think, that would be accurate.
This is the spot Micah told me about. The Witness is experimenting with dark ether and screebs. We should track down all the targets we can, destroy them, and try to contain their ether.
All right. First step of every successful mission is a code name. I'm thinking Operation Butterscotch Katana.
Really?
I'm not hearing any bright ideas coming out of you.
How about Operation What the Holy Fuck, Cade? Sounds like Traven the Infinite, 40k Necron Renegade. I'll take your word for it. I don't know that one. But yeah, he's got this perception that everything should be a specific way, and he's trying to impose that on all existence.
These enemies are glowing with dark ether. Find them and clear out as many as we can.
Good call. Let's keep looking.
Whoa! Oh shit! Oh shit! Back, evil demons! Back, I say! No. I said no. I said nope.
The dark ether in these screeves is volatile.
It's always been
It's
volatile!
intentionally using them to spread its corruption.
Okay, so we just have to defeat an entire tainted ecosystem. No biggie.
Who's we? Usually it's me that's doing all the work.
Screeves. Oh, I hate those creepy little things.
It's not their fault. The Scorn can't help what they are.
Hey, I'm not here to psychoanalyze, just shoot things. Let's set up a base of operations, maybe by that waterfall.
I'm not here to psychoanalyze, just shoot things. But yeah, the Witness, Xander, this villain that we've got for this year, is easily, to me, the most intimidating villain that Destiny has ever had. The opening cutscene, it shows what he's capable of. I mean, we've seen what he's capable of for a while now. It hits. Oh my god. The Witness is incredibly creepy in almost a visceral way, because with just a flick of his wrist, he can slice a person into shreds. And I don't mean like just one person, but like they showed like a city block of the last city at the opening cutscene, and suddenly everything changes color, and all the people are like sliced apart, like literally sliced into sections, and it's just like, I don't know, it's a level of creepy that I've never seen in this game before. It stays in his personal museum. They kind of have that kind of personal museum thing as well. We see some.
This will do nicely.
Good hunter never travels without supplies.
We see some
Maybe
like
Glint can transmat some in.
stasis
Guardian,
sort of
could you do the honors?
people with that are inside like walls and stuff. It sort of looks like an ice, like the museum era, museum area of Ice Age the movie. It kind of looks like that, just a lot less, funny. It's very, very, very creepy. Very, very creepy. How the hell do I set up camp?
It has been a while since I've slept out under the stars. Hope there's no mosquitoes. I hate mosquitoes.
You're a robot, Cade. I don't think
It's
mosquitoes
not
can actually
much.
bite you.
But it's somewhere we can sit and focus.
How about I dance instead?
We can dump the dark ether we collect here. Later, we'll dispose of it and get that poison out of the Traveler completely.
Okay, sure.
Those things weren't normal screeves. They were dripping with the Witness's corruption.
Essence of Screeb. Screeb Musk. Oh, de Screeb, if you will.
I will not.
Yeah, I would really
Hey,
value
one of the
rather
perks
not.
of being in the Vanguard is getting to come up with the names.
This is serious.
Which is exactly why it needs a stupid name. It helps keep it light.
Shoo, mama. Does Dr. Super Mayor of Unique Beings? The encounters of Rebels he would add to his collection. He wants the witness wants to take the entire galaxy, or the entire universe, and turn it into the final shape.
It's hard to track the source with so many hostiles around. Work your magic, Guardian.
I'm shooting shit. That's my magic, shooting shit. Witness also has an unusual fetish for hands. So yeah. Hands and heads. There's some levels that are actually have like a collection of like faces and heads, like just in the wall. Not skulls, but like faces. Just to, you know, in case he wasn't creepy enough, you know. I am not in a good spot.
Okay, I'm picking up a concentrated signature nearby. Releasing all this dark ether seems to have lured something out.
That must be what's driving these things so crazy. They're attracted to it. They smell blood in the water.
And we're about to walk into a feeding frenzy.
Okay, alright, okay. One at a time, people. One at a time. Like Carlos said in Resident Evil 3, one at a time, take a number. These screams are dead, and I didn't kill them. Because they're still whole. Or they're about to explode.
Teeth marks. The ether's been drained from them.
Yeah, we see Screebs, but the war beasts see tasty little dark ether dumplings. Not appetizing.
Yeah, I felt the same way when I saw them too. They remind me of the what are they
There's
called?
a whole array of defense mechanisms here.
I know all about those.
Right there with you.
Not Varine. Varen. That's it. Yeah, when I first saw them, I was like, these guys look a lot like the Varen. Just with more armor.
Dead Shadow Legion. Something used these guys as a chew toy.
We have a bit of a light.
Guardian, look out!
We have a bit of a lighting issue in this room. Oh, okay, you look mean. Ouch! Of course he's immune. You know, that flashing light is really getting on my nerves. Dum dum dog. Ow! Oh shit! No! Back! Back, evil demon! Back, I say! Oh shit. How are you invincible again? Shit. Where's that damn turret? There's another turret. Where? I mean, it'll be interesting to do if they tried it. Imagine the Witness managed to copy the ability to make Guardians. They kind of already went over something similar to that with an enemy known as Savathun. Savathun managed to gain the power of the Traveler, and she was able to grant the light to her hive. She was a hive queen, and she was able to grant the powers of the light to her hive. So we had hive that were using solar, void, and arc abilities. In a way, the Witness is kind of doing the same thing here, not with these particular enemies, but enemies that we are fighting in this expansion that are using Strand and Stasis, which are two other abilities that the Guardians have. So that's, while it's not exactly what you're describing, it's sort of happening that way. Down, dumb dog. Down, dumb dog. So you choose which side they're on. I don't think we need that. Because really, why would you want to be on the side that turns literally everybody, including you, into a statue? I mean, literally everything in the universe is going to be turned into a statue. Only the Witness will be the only thing that isn't, that is animated. Like, all existence would be turned into stone, so I don't think we need that kind of option in this version. Fuck! I knew I was going to hit that shield. I knew I was going to hit that shield.
That war beast couldn't be the source of the Dark Ether. There's more going on here than we thought.
Well, it's a good thing I came back from the dead to help, huh, kid?
Guess so. I'm starting to think wishing for you wasn't a mistake after all.
Maybe. You know, Something about that wish stuff still doesn't sit right with me.
Huh. Let's dump this ether back at camp and then talk it out, hunter to hunter.
Yeah, I knew when I was charging my super, I knew I was going to end up backing out of that barrier and smacking it dead on with my super. I just knew it. Sure enough, exactly what happened. Our base has been...
What are those shanks doing here?
The thingy's gone. Make PvP more meaningful? I don't think so.
The barrel is gone. We can't let the witnesses' forces reclaim it. Hold on. I think I can track its path.
I mean, I don't really care either way.
There's lots of interference, but I can figure out a likely location. Give me a minute.
While your calculations are cooking, pull up a chair. Something I gotta talk to you about.
Sup, guys?
You know, between us, I think part of me always knew it wasn't the Traveler that brought me back. I ain't that special.
That's not true. Ikora needs you. Zavala needs you. Your hunters need you.
No, that's the thing. See, I'm not sure they do anymore.
I'll tell you a secret. I'm not always so sure I have one either. A purpose. I tell myself I was chosen for a reason, but... we all crave meaning, Cade. That's just life, no matter who or what gave it to you. Do whatever you want with it.
Thanks, kid.
We've been evil guardians? From what I can gather, there really hasn't been what I would classify as evil guardians. I would say there's been like rogues who kind of go their own way, but they still they fight for more independent reasons or for their own sakes, more selfish reasons than like our character or Cade or Crow here. As far as I'm aware, there hasn't really been evil guardians. Not that I'm aware of. There could be someone like the deep lore that I'm not familiar with, but as far as I'm aware of, there hasn't been truly evil guardians. The landing a few hours later.
Guardian, we've got Taken approaching the camp.
You gotta wake me up for Taken?
I could use a hand.
Fine. You gotta wake me up for the Taken.
Sorry to disturb your meditation. Kay's out there tracking down our stolen barrel, and I spotted these things closing in. Taken don't act without a leader. I'll find what's commanding them. You take out those blights.
Sure thing, boss. Oh, oosh. Okay, well, I was trying to jump over that statue and clearly failed. bitch. Hold still. I think it'd be nice to go down different routes. Sure, there's classes, there seems to be no variation in story. But what you pick, you'll get the same experience as everyone else. Yeah, that's, for the most part, you're right. Yeah, the experience does change a little bit depending on when you join the game. I've noticed from watching BMO's playthrough of certain parts of Destiny that the dialogue is different from the characters, like especially in strikes. There's a strike where they talk about Oryx, Crota, and Omnigul, who are 3 major hive bosses, and the dialogue that talks about it when I play it speaks to me because I encountered all 3 of those bosses, and I fought and killed all 3 of those bosses. So she makes the dialogue speak more like I am the one responsible for their defeat. Whereas with Beamos, she never encountered or fought those 3 bosses in Destiny 1. The dialogue is more like these three hive bosses were slayed by the Guardians. You know, making the Guardians third person because she wasn't involved in it. You know, because she joined after they were essentially defeated in the storyline. So you do get a little bit of a difference depending on when you join the game, but it's really pretty minor. But for the most part, you're 100% right. The story is going to be the same, and that's kind of what you're going to, you kind of expect that because this is an MMO. It really is. So everybody is going to experience the same story. Everybody is going to experience the same dialogue. You get some minor changes depending on when you join the game. Also depending on what race you've chosen. Like you choose a different species. You might get different dialogue depending on the circumstances. But overall, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. The story is the exact same. I think it would be too much for Destiny's... For Bungie to create 2 entirely separate stories. Depending on, beyond... versus... choosing a side. I think that would be too much for them to do. I mean, they're already barely hanging on as is for a while now, as far as making content and making stories and trying to get the seasons to come out and their systems to work. When this game came out on Tuesday, when this expansion came out on Tuesday,
sending you the location.
The game was not working. People were getting kicked out of the game like every few minutes. Nobody could land or do anything. Pretty much the entire game was like unplayable for about 24 to 28 hours. Yeah, I get it. The Old Republic has multiple paths and multiple stories and stuff, but I think that that's also BioWare's. That's BioWare's forte. BioWare is known for telling multiple stories in the same universe, in the same world. Think about Dragon Age Origins. Granted, that pretty much the difference is only the beginning of the game, but you have a number of different stories because you have the different origins in Dragon Age. The story changes, and you get different missions and dialogue depending on what your origin or your origins are in Mass Effect 1 or the Mass Effect trilogy. You get different dialogue, you see different missions, you get different missions. Yeah, when certain things happen, the dialogue is different depending on what if you were an Earther or if you were a Spacer or whatever. So BioWare is known for that kind of thing. Bungie, not so much. Basically, Destiny is Halo with space magic. That's really what it is. If you really, really simplify it, Destiny is Halo with space magic.
The rest of the blights are fading. I think we're in the clear for now.
And I think that's
I've
their
secured
strong
the
suit.
camp.
They
Come
make
back
a
when you
really
have the
good
chance.
shooter with really good shooting mechanics, very tight gameplay. And that's their strong suit. I think if Bungie would have tried to go the Old Republic route and try to make multiple stories for you to choose from, like depending on your origin or whatever, I think the game would actually suffer. I just don't think Bungie could do it.
Nice work out there, Guardian. Cade has his own way of doing things. I respect that. He might not think he's special, but he's got a special something. The type of heroism that doesn't typically lead to a line of succession. It's why the Hunters were so loyal to him, why many still are. It's why the Vanguard is still incomplete. Why you hunted down Aldrin. Get some rest, Guardian. I'll stand watch and let you know when Cade calls in.
All right, I'm gonna nap again. A few hours later.
Hey, Guardian. Cade found out who stole our barrel of ether.
It was those Shanks. Or possibly some different, unrelated Shanks. Either way, come on over. We're shooting Shanks.
Sending you our location. Come and meet us. And bring some bullets.
Well, I got rockets, shells, and bullets. Is that an okay
The big
combination?
one hasn't shown itself yet, so we're keeping watch. I'm thinking you nestle into the cave next to us, and we'll have ourselves a good old-fashioned stakeout.
Good plan, Cade. Though, you really don't strike me as a quiet and patient type.
Mostly feel like Destiny's going the single-player Final Fantasy story route. When it comes to the story, it very much is. I mean, it's single-player, but it is, like, you know, it is cooperative. You can play up to 4 players for the story. And really, once you get past the story, everything else is a loot grab. It basically becomes Borderlands. You're doing a lot of pinnacle, high-end, high-tier, difficult content for very powerful, unique gear, and that's pretty much what Destiny becomes at that point. You're basically a very fancy looter shooter. That's what Destiny is once you complete the story. Not that the story is bad or anything like that, but it's not the forefront of Destiny, like, say, Old Republic is, for example, using the Old Republic as an example. Old Republic is a deep, involved story, and that's all it is from beginning to end. Yes, there's obviously gameplay involved, but the story is the forefront. For Destiny, it's really not the forefront. It's the gameplay and the loot. It's telling one story. These are Fallen. These are from House Salvation.
These are laser burns. The Shanks went haywire, just like we saw with the war beasts.
This dark ether corrupts wiring just like it affects organisms. That's alarming.
Like we needed even more of a reason to wipe it out. Stakeouts make me antsy.
Sit still. Weren't you the one who suggested this?
You know, the only thing better than my first ideas are my second ideas. What if we let the Guardian do what they do best and just unleash hell?
And let their fire draw out the leader. Smart. Sounds like a plan.
Wait, turn back, but the enemies are over here. Okay, clearly I didn't go the correct direction. Warframe, I mean, I can't speak too much about Warframe. I did enjoy Warframe when I played it, but for me, Warframe is, I don't know. The last time I played Warframe, they just released their first open world area. So everything else was a very straightforward, linear story, or linear mission. Go in, kill things, do whatever you need to do, level up, and move on. That's all there was to Warframe. What there is now, I can't say. Although I did like Warframe. I thought it was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. The fact that you basically, each Warframe itself was essentially its own class. It did its own thing. It had its own advantages, disadvantages, abilities. All combined with the wide array of weapons that you can get. That's our Mega Shank right there.
Are you keeping count?
No, just shooting things and saying numbers. That's 12, by the way.
Oh, okay. As long as you didn't think this was a competition. Because I'm at 13.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be?
Come on, old guard. I dare you to beat me.
Oh, be careful with that word.
Oh, I have company in my cave. There was a multiplayer shooter that I played for a little while that I kind of enjoyed. It was actually rather decent at the competitive stuff. Somewhat decent. Not trying to toot my own horn because I've never been good at competitive, but I was at least decent at competitive in this game. It was called Warface. It was a spin on like a near futuristic war between the people called the good guys called, I think they were actually called Warface, and the bad guys, which were called Blackwood. It was pretty good. It was it really, to me, it felt like a dumbed down version of The Division. Like really, really simplified version of The Division. Played the game a lot back in the day, about 2 or 3 years straight. The game effects messed with my eyes, which forced me to quit playing it. I just didn't go back. I just put it down, never went back to it. I didn't dislike it. In fact, BMO, I don't know, maybe a year ago now, brought up wanted to play Warframe. I said, sure, well, we can do that, and we never got around to it. So I think it's on the potential horizon. I wouldn't mind playing it again so I can see the new open world stuff that they've got. Five or 6 frames. I don't remember how many I had. I had a few, but like pretty much everything, I find one and I stick with it. I don't ever change it because I like the abilities on it. I like what it can do. I like the look of it, whatever. I think I have a few that I never bothered putting any experience in because I just didn't like them. I kind of remember one that I used a lot was one called Rhino, I think. It was a very tanky, obviously, a very tanky class, a very tanky Warframe. Had like a lot of hit points, I think it did a lot of melee attacks. It could take a lot of damage. I think one of its strong attacks was like some super powerful charge.
Look at all this raw ether. Our barrel is still missing, though. Hold on. Let me check the Megashank's data.
She's picking always so close to it. Nidus. I don't recall
Well.
that one by name.
Got the coordinates of where it originated.
Sounds like the perfect place to continue our investigation. Operation Boom Pop Wow is back on track.
What about Operation Popscorn?
Hey, there you go. You see how fun it is?
Oh my god. Operation Popscorn. Now I want popcorn. God damn it, Crow. The mission's literally called Operation Boom Pop Wow. It did.
I know you still hate me deep down, but we should probably stick together from now on.
I don't hate you. I don't even hate Aldrin. We both played our hands and his trumped mine. It cost me my life, my friends, Sundance. Oh man, Sundance. She was everything. But I got dealt a new hand and get to choose how I play it next.
Cade, I need you to know I'm sorry. All of me.
Everybody makes mistakes, kid. And everybody, I mean everybody, pays for them. Don't you think we both paid enough?
Uses corruption as a weapon, really good at crowd control, lots of scary ranged abilities, and can summon and create corrupted spawn.
Dark ether readings are
I'm pretty
off
sure
the charts.
I never saw that one.
We must be closing in on the source.
So, where to next, boss?
Boss?
Yeah. If you were leading the mission, what would you do?
Hit the source of the dark ether, find the screeb hole, and shut the whole thing down.
Screeb hole! Great name.
Sounds like an insult to a woman who's a little too promiscuous. You know, I wanted to get into her
Judging by the
scream hole, but it was
smell
just
alone.
all gross and nasty and ugh.
This is our screeb hole.
We're gonna try to catch it from behind. I know it.
There's our barrel. Why did they drag it in here?
Because it's a trap.
Oh, this thing's all kinds of ugly.
It's just
This
an
looks like the
abomination.
dark ether source, Guardian. Light it up.
Let's pop some screams!
Warcry scary as hell. It sounds like an infected banshee scream.
Taken coming in is backup. They're on me.
I got your back. Lure's empty. It's making a run for it.
We'll track it down.
Oh, shiz. I got you. I got you, Xander. It would be interesting. Like a portable version of a, what were those, what were they called? Desolators in Red Alert 2? You could put down a giant green patch on the ground of poison, not poison, but radiation. Okay, he's following me and I don't appreciate it.
It's in the tunnels. I'm going in after it.
Great, I'll drop anything you flush out.
Admittedly, this is actually kind of fun, shooting all these poppers. As long as they don't, you know, pop me. Why am I getting a join allies thing? There's no allies here. By myself, dingus. Woohoo! Gotta mess around with that joining allies thing and almost got myself killed.
It's in the open! Cade, block off the exit! On it!
Oh, yep. Definitely has a smell. But I do see a gross bit I could use for.
A bunch of tiny screens?
Cave him in!
Those aren't regular screens.
Hey, ugly! Why don't you stand right here? Pretty good idea.
Thanks. I have those sometimes.
Alright, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool cutscene to have for just a casual side mission. Let me take a peek. Make that go away. Come on, phone. You're being weird. There it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I never saw that. That is one ugly motherfucker. Guess it makes sense though. It's supposed to be a corruption type of thing. Ugh.
I don't understand.
It's a new cloak. If you're going to be the next Hunter Vanguard, you'll need one.
The Vanguard dare.
Isn't law. If it was, Aldrin would have the position. But none of that matters. This needs to be your choice. If you don't want it, or you're not ready, don't do it. I wasn't ready, but I did the best I could.
But you're the Hunter Vanguard.
Not anymore. Too much paperwork. Look, you want purpose. This is it, kid. Me, I can't be tied to a desk if I'm gonna find mine. Just think about it. I dare you.
I will.
Make sure you celebrate, yeah? I've still known about that timing. You know? Big fight coming up. Let's get to it.
Why did your face go through my... Why did your face go through my crosshair? Wow. That could make a cool. That could make for a cool cinematic effect. Does it work with every weapon? Oh my god, it does. It won't work with this one because it doesn't have a crosshair. Alright.
You're still my favorite.
Thanks. Not really a line I expected to hear. I don't think this this camp is hot enough. I'm gonna make it hotter with more solar ammo. Fuck. I can't word.
I'm tracking numerous enemy signatures converging on your position. Get ready.
Okay, what else we got? Okay, so I did that. Wait a minute. Still haven't done that one? What? Did I not go that way? Fuck. Oh, my pride. Hello. Goodbye. This way or? Go through here again? Okay. Oh. Healing grenade. Hooray.
Behold, sister, the lie that makes itself true, an Ahamkara.
Do you know what power you hold within your hands?
I know it with my very soul.
Alright, Xander, I'll check it out.
This is the way we safeguard our people.
You gave chase to my words without hesitation. I hoped you might at least refuse.
Never. Tell me you are pleased.
I am, Aldrin, but more for your return than for a gift I never thought possible.
I voyaged worlds for you, Mara. I brought you a wish dragon. Are you not proud of your brother?
Mostly I missed him.
Aww, sweet. Whatever.
Guardian,
Who?
we received a report from Crow that House Salvation are converging on the cradle.
House Salvation is fractured. The devoted here cannot be swayed from the witness's command.
Mithrax, I can hear the Traveler calling out in pain. Whatever House Salvation is doing, it ends now.
Is it primary exalted versions? Oh, it probably is. Even if it's not like official, there's probably like a YouTube video that like a player made.
Guardian, a mobile data center lies ahead. It appears to be shielded with a power source near your location. Dismantle their defenses, and I will splice into House Salvation's communications. Together, we will reveal House Salvation's intentions.
Sure thing. Hi guys, what y'all doing down there? Y'all look a little cold. Where I'd like to do my thing, playing in the background. Oh, deploy ghost. Oh, ghost! Uh-oh. Ooh, boy. It delivers the idea of a one monster army when you watch the promoter to be thinking, yep, definitely has our warframe. If it resembles it that much, there's probably a good chance it could have been the inspiration for it. You know what? Let's make an entire warframe class based around the Zerg. Appearance, style, attacks, all of it. But let's make sure it walks on 2 legs. Let's make it look like Kerrigan, but let's not make it look like Kerrigan. Restore Ghost Connection. Oh, many of you bitches here. Holy crap.
This is not what I expected. How's Salvation for trying to tap into the root of paracausal power here?
The tree.
According to their data, the tree regulates paracausal energy flowing through it, both light and dark.
It appears they're mapping that flow through the Traveler, looking for vulnerable points.
I've got a copy of the data. Let's move.
Does it remind you of Tusken Raiders? Yeah, I mean they carry those staves. Yeah, they're actually, you know, the guys that carry the staves and the dregs. They're actually 2-armed versions of guys like this. You know, the Fallen, the Elixir have 4 arms, and the dreg, and the, what is the other one called? Not wraiths, but something close to that. They had their lower arms, as you can say, these back here, lopped off. There's a reason behind, like a lore reason. Like I think it could have been a point of shame or something. But that's why they have only 2 arms. The other 2 have been lopped off, and you can actually see like small stubs back there. If you were to look at a dreg. But you're not actually too far off with Tusken Raiders. The Fallen are essentially scavengers. See how that guy there's only got 2 arms? Nice, yeah, he has no head.
Mithrax, if I'm reading this data correctly, it looks like we need to get below the tree, to its root system.
House Salvation has erected barriers preventing entry, but their power sources are remote. This technology... It is a hybrid of Elixni and Pyramid design. It carries no spirit, like Scorncraft. It can be disabled, but the interface is unfamiliar to me. The splice will require time.
Today, the professor shows how one can remove head from body using a gun. Yes.
These machines operate by harvesting paracausal energy. Some utilize light, others
Put the little dot over the head and
We've
pull
seen
the
tech
trigger.
like this before.
And head
It's
disappears.
only ever
It's
designed
a magic
to handle
trick.
one polarity of paracausal energy. Harvest their energy and force it into the machines.
Oh, I like forcing things. I mean, wait, what? Taken. Oh shit! Ha! 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 Hiya! Punch the shit out of you! Ha! Okay, this is the wrong one. I have light motes. Why isn't that work? Why isn't that working? You stop lying to me? Wait, what? Why would the light motes go in the dark one? That doesn't make sense. That was the way it was before. You bitch. Excuse me, coming through. Okay, that's where you want to do it. I'll do it, Joey. I'll play your game. How's it going to use to explode margin of legendary explosive rounds in Fallout? I never got those, so I didn't get to experience that. That was pretty cool, though. Wee-hoo! Hey-ya!
The barriers are down. Now is our chance.
Off we go then. It is funny though that you compare this gun to another game, because this is actually from the 30th anniversary, Bungie's 30th anniversary event, where they released like a bunch of guns from that are themed very similarly to previous games made by Bungie, and this weapon is the battle rifle from Halo 2 and 3.
I know this Elixir. It's not possible.
Mithrax?
By your light, bring them to justice, Guardian.
Ugh! Of course they have immunity frames. Immunity phases, rather. Going to light or dark? Goes into dark. Okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Oh, this is the dark zone. This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, I don't want to die. Every time you get a starred legendary weapon, every time you get a starred weapon, the legendary effect was always random. Sometimes it's possible to get 2 or 3 effects. I'm thinking about it. I'm not really sure I ever got a starred weapon outside of the one time I got the. It was a sword. I want to say it was called the Ming Yao or something like that. Dynasty sword, something like that. It was some kind of. It was a sword that had a Chinese theme to it. I'll take your shit now. Thank you. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Look out. Coming through. Really, you have one more phase of invincibility.
Vanished. The coward has fled.
Mithrax. Who was
Give it a
that?
random name about the same as picking a magazine or paddlehead.
A shadow of my shameful life. Stretching out from the past to chase me.
Don't let it rattle you. We've restored the tree's energy flow and kept it out of the enemy's hands. But we can't leave an enemy operative unaccounted for.
Agreed. I propose my House Salvation contacts work alongside your agents. We will hunt this foe together. Elixir, like that captain, have forgotten themselves. After millennia adrift, abandoned, they step within the great machine and choose to despoil this sacred place in service to the one who caused the whirlwind. They must be brought to justice.
The only way to get them is by killing a starred enemy, and they always have a scary ability. I think the only time I got anything close to doing that was a Actually, this might have been in Fallout 3. Was there starred enemies in Fallout 3? Either way, I know I fought a very, very, very powerful Deathclaw, and I cheesed the hell out of the fight because I was on a high rock that he couldn't quite climb up to get to me. It took me like 30 minutes to whittle down his health. And he just couldn't quite reach me. I got really lucky there. Used nearly all my ammo to do so, but... By the way, speaking of that face fetish that the witness has, yeah, there's like lots of them here. Like, yeah. Fallout 4 introduced legendary. Okay, maybe it was Fallout 4 that I did that then. I just remember it was a Deathclaw. That's all I recall. To travel to Europa. Really? I think this is the first time we've actually gone to someplace other than the Pale Heart. Jesus, that's fast.
Guardian, my Hidden have turned up some information on the captain who fled the tree. His name is Cora. He was Aramis's right hand until we retook Seraph Station. After our last meeting, my agents tracked him to Europa. They're rallying a counterattack to retake the tree. We can't risk a setback at this stage in our operation.
Cora does not deserve the rank of captain. Let us do what I should have done long ago.
Brutally murder him? Sure, I'm down for that.
We're with you, Mithrax. Hopefully we can stop him before he draws any more Elixni into this fight.
I'm all down for the brutal murdering. I like the brutal murdering thing. Had Alpha Deathclaw, I don't remember, definitely know that New Vegas had him. Yeah. 3 was okay. I mean, I enjoyed 3 pretty well. But I felt it didn't age very well. Whereas Fallout 4, I definitely liked. New Vegas can kiss the left side of my right ass cheek. Legendary Deathclaw Matriarch. Damn, it does sound scary. Oh. Okay. That happened.
A small
Turn invisible. Oh God.
of Reese Reborn can be intoxicating.
That's what the Witness's philosophy does. It takes hope and twists it into a lie.
A lie can be comfort to the desperate. After we free House Salvation from Cora, perhaps we can offer them more.
New Vegas, you fight only one in a dark cave was massive pain to take down. Pretty much any Deathclaw is a pretty big pain to take down, but I get what you're saying. Still never figured out what I'm supposed to do with this. I don't know what to do with those pyramid things.
Guardian, I can disable those shields, but I need you to route access to the Shanks remote control dome.
Okay, what am I doing? Where? Oh, this. Oh, poosh! Ow. Ugh. And place. Excuse me, coming through. Look out. I'm gonna punch my way through. Excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, darn. I was trying to time that. I missed. Albert's a more straightforward matriarch, though, like playing hide and seek with the scary mama. Ugh. Ugh. Suck. There's no telling what random ability they might get, and there's a chance of them mutating, adding more abilities and stats. Ugh. Whee!
Mithrax, this seems...
Yes. When I plundered with the old crews, my
Fuck.
mother was captain. As command passed to me, she remained a specter of power. Violence aged me, and I cut ties with that life. With her. Silent years passed before I learned of a sobering truth. She was long dead, killed by Cora.
The House of Winter.
And for him, I will redraw my blade.
Ah, yeah, the House of Winter. All a demolition shank. Oh. 1-800-KABOOM. Get it? I called them. Mithrax. Once fought 2 of those giant mosquito things. They were both legendary. I was in power armor, minigun, lots of ammo. One but inflicted very rapid poison. The other had a rapid HP drain. In 30 minutes fighting, I exhausted all my stim packs. My armor was destroyed, and they killed me. You still didn't get them? Oh, God. All that trouble. You still didn't kill them. I was hoping the story we did with the guy, I came away with some badass legendary weapon. No, I died after all. Come on, Xander. Yeah, like I could really judge you. You lasted 30 minutes. I probably wouldn't last 5. You're playing on very easy. Yeah, well, again, I wouldn't judge there for sure. Hell no. Yoink. Excuse me. That wasn't what I meant to do. I wonder if I can turn that off. I can change the keybind where left-right doesn't trigger trans. Or left-right trigger, or left-right, L3 and R3 don't trigger, don't put me in trans mode. Fought him 5 more times, died 5 more times, ultimately decided, fuck those bugs, I'll try much later. You can counter a legendary literally anything, even rad roaches. Yeah, I can believe that. Man, nothing bothered me more in the Fallout games than the fucking giant ants. My God. I mean, I hate ants in real life. I just hate them. And so seeing giant versions in Fallout 3, I was like, okay, no, fuck this. Everyone that I saw took the most brutal death I could possibly give them. How many times I gotta do this shit?